Hi and welcome to our Thailand News Today weekend special. We're going to be doing this every single week on a Saturday, so you can see some of the top stories from around Thailand that we've published during the week on Thailand News Today. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is our new office space. Here it is. This is the space we're going to be operating out of from next Monday. So you'll see a few new desks, a few new people as the Thaiger continues to grow. In the meantime, we've got the top 5 stories from the past week. Let's check them out. A dead bride's whale has been found washed up on Koh Samui's Cheungmon beach. The dramatic addition to the beach was around 11 metres long. Marine biologists say it appears the whale died several days ago. The cause of death is under investigation by the Department of Marine and Coastal Resources. According to records, there are about 50 bride's whales in the Gulf of Thailand at the moment. The whales are often spotted around the upper part of the Gulf all year around, especially on the coastlines of Chonburi, Samut Prakan, Chachoengsao, Bangkok district of Bangkok, Samut Songkhram and the Phetchaburi provinces.
The National Police are investigating what they say is a new illicit drug cocktail that they suspect to be linked to 6 deaths in Bangkok on Sunday. While autopsy results declaring the cause of death have not been released yet, police say 6 people in Bangkok died on the same day, apparently after consuming a drug mixture called K-powdered milk, or K Nom Pong in Thai. Police say the incident, where so many people died on the same day and possibly from the same illicit concoction, has never happened before. 5 out of the 6 people who died in the Wat Phayakrai district were found with a white powder at the scenes. According to the National Police Chief, K-powdered milk is a combination of a variety of other illicit narcotics and an off-the-shelf sleeping tablet. The drugs are crushed up together and resemble powdered milk. Last night, police arrested a 23-year-old female suspected of selling the drugs in the Sai Mai district near Don Mueang Airport. We've got a full video about this dangerous new concoction on our YouTube channel. Confusion reigns over the effectiveness of a Chinese COVID-19 vaccine due to be rolled out in Thailand next month. Thailand has ordered 2 million doses of the Sinovac biotech vaccine. The rollout of this particular vaccine among high-risk groups in Indonesia will start this week. However, questions now hang over the vaccine's efficacy rate, originally reported at 78% in trials in Brazil, but more recently was downgraded to just over 50%. In total, 4 different rates of effectiveness have been published. In Indonesia, data from a local trial indicates an efficacy rate of 65%. However, with only 1,620 participants, the trial is considered too small for the data to have much value. Last month, Turkey reported an efficacy rate of 91.25% in its trials, but the sample size was again deemed too small. Now, the largest trial of the Chinese vaccine has been in Brazil with 13,000 participants. There are, however, 2 quite different efficacy rates reported. It's not the first time there has been confusion over efficacy rates of the new vaccines, with AstraZeneca initially reporting 2 different rates depending on the dosage administered. All this being said, the Chinese vaccine still meets the efficacy threshold required for regulatory approval at over 50%.
The Samut Sakhon governor is continuing to recover from a dangerous bout of COVID-19 and is expected to be taken off a ventilator today. The 58-year-old was in critical condition after contracting the virus on December the 27th. His infection was reported just a week after the outbreak at one of the largest seafood markets in the coastal province, where thousands of migrant workers have now tested positive for COVID-19. He was treated with an antiviral drug and put on a ventilator on December the 31st, along with a cocktail of muscle relaxants and sleeping enhancers. The governor's wife, who also tested positive for COVID-19, has recovered and been discharged from the hospital. We wish them both a full and speedy recovery.
The Indian island of Sulawesi was shook by a 6.2 magnitude earthquake shortly after midnight today, toppling over buildings and injuring hundreds. Reports are continuously being updated as rescuers search through rubble. As of early this afternoon, at least 32 people have been killed. The toll is expected to rise. Thousands evacuated their homes in West Sulawesi. Several buildings, including hotels, were severely damaged, and many homes were flattened in coastal areas. A hospital was partially damaged, and reports say more than a dozen patients and staff were trapped under the rubble. The area was first hit by a 5.9 magnitude undersea quake yesterday. It damaged several buildings, but no deaths were reported.
So that's the top 5 stories we produced for Thailand News Today this week with Jett and Tim. And we'll be doing this every Saturday so you can see some of the main stories that we've been covering during the week. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back again on Monday with another Thailand News Today.